So there's the first option I give you after step 32 is to capture your map using Jing or the snippet tool. So you'll just capture the layout in your window, add your name, copy that and paste it into a Word document. But if you want to get fancy, you can actually create a map at this point. So right now you've been working in Data View, and we're going to move over to Layout View. So here is my map in Layout View. I'm going to scroll out a little bit so you can see the whole page. So you can see that it looks like an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I already added an arrow. I'm going to take that off. So using the Insert menu, I can add some map elements. I can add a title, and that just popped up left over from the last one. So and I can change where it says change symbol. That's where you can change the look and the font. So I'm going to put that here. Not big enough. There we go. Then I'm going to add a north arrow, and one of the things new cartographers tend to do is they want really gigantic north arrows, but it needs to be not the focus of the map. And then I'm going to insert a legend, and I don't need county, so I'm going to take that out of there. Next, I can leave the word legend, but I think I want to make it the same color as my regular title. I'll take the defaults here. There is my legend, and I can use this hand to move my map up a little bit. If you've done any drawing programs, this will be pretty self-explanatory. One of the things that I can do now is those legend titles are not capitalized. Let's zoom in a little bit. And they really should be. And I change that over here in the table of contents. If I click this, I can change the name to airports and it automatically updates here. Another way to do that is in your properties. If you right click and go to general, I can change it here as well. So all of these things eventually when you start making a map will be what we're looking for as far as map elements. So I've got a legend. I'm going to want a scale bar, and I like a pretty simple scale bar. This one defaulted to 160 miles, which is kind of not a reasonable increment, so you want to keep your miles in kind of 150s, hundreds, thousands, something kind of even, and you just change that by moving this around. There we go. So there's my scale bar, and then no map is complete without the name of the cartographer, and I do that with text. So there we are. And again, that shouldn't be huge. That should not be the focus of the map. And then if you really want to get fancy, you want to put the projection and the datum, and I will get that from the data properties under coordinate system. Maybe. There it is. And my projection is Lambert conformal conic. So I'm going to just copy that. Insert text. Now, one of the things I don't want are the underscores. So I'll take those out. And then I also want the datum. datum was North American 1983 Oregon statewide Lambert. There we go. And, okay. And I can go in here and just add that. Oops, and I need to left justify everything. When you're making a map, everything is pretty much left justified. Any text is left justified. It just kind of works with the way that we read. So there we go. I'm going to center that a little better. I'm going to zoom out so we can see the whole map. And so there is my map with my legend, text bar, and north arrow. Now I can save this as a PDF, so I can export my map as a PDF, or I can export it as a JPEG, and if it's a JPEG, then I can put it on my Word document just by inserting it as a regular picture. Okay, so there you go. So we're just beginning to look at some of the requirements for making a map.